Hey, how you doing? What's up? What's up? This is Carnage here, and if you guys don't know, I'm Cuban. I was born in Cuba, and I was raised here in the United States. I came here when I was really little, not through a dolphin or through a boat or a tire, but through airplane. But always, my family and my dad, my mother, they've always showed me the culture and they showed me a couple things. So my mom just came from a recent trip that she went to Cuba to check on her mother, see how she's doing out there. And on the way back, I asked her to bring me a couple things so I could show you guys, and also I could get a little bit of my culture. I do drink. I'm not drunk, but if I do drink, if I drink, I like to drink real good stuff. And I don't smoke at all, but my father does and relatives. So we're gonna get into it. The first thing that I want to bring out is little things like, for example, this right here. You know, this is kind of like it's made out of wood. You know, casa de havana, cuba, cohiba. You know, something like they make it all made by hand, so it's something nice. Cohiba is the most respected tobacco in the world because it's so pure and so clean, and tobacco is something that we are going to be talking about here, and it's something that is very, 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 very it's kind of like a big deal when it comes to tobacco in Cuba. Cuba, you know, around the world, they know that it's legitimately one of the best. Another thing we're talking about, we're going to go tobacco. We're also going to talk about liquor, especially you guys know what that is right there, Havana Club. They have different ones, and first and foremost, let's start with Havana Club. Havana Club is a rum, and I got 3 different types here, and this is the first type. This is golden. This is the Havana Club Añejo Blanco. In other words, it is not really aged, but it's the most popular one. You know, a lot of people see this. It's really, Canada has it a lot, Europe, but it doesn't really come into the United States for political reasons. But we managed to get some in here. Wink. This is it right here. It's pure white rum, straight from Cuba, made out there. It is a great drink. This is something good to do, something famous like El Mojito, which is a drink you can make. And this is what this complements here. It's great for the mojito, and it's straight. It's kind of like rum. It's kind of like vodka. You mix it with almost anything you'll mix. But this would be great. And definitely, I want you guys to get a look at that. You know, completely legit. There is a lot of replicas out there, so watch out, because around the world, even if you go to Vegas and so on and so forth, you might think you're buying these and you might think you're actually getting tobaccos and cigar from Cuba, but in reality, no, you're not getting the real thing. That is number one. When it comes to Havana Club, they have that simple one there that we just saw, and they have it aged 3 years, they have it aged 5 years, 7 years, and 15 years. And a little bit more, but that's a little bit more exclusive. The second one we have here is a little mix. As you can see, that's completely white. This is a mix. It's a little white in between, like a daiquiri. You can do stuff like that with this. It's aged 3 years. In fact, 3 straight years aged, most likely in a barrel. It's a very delicate type of liquor. This type of rum, it is, as you can see, this bottle here, it's not that it's cheaper, but they give you a lot more, you know, it's more simpler, while this one here is more like a little bit more respectful. And I've drank it before. They go down kind of smooth. It's not like another rum like Bacardi, something that gives you a little kick. This is much more relaxing, and again, you know, it's on ice and stuff like that. It's very, very good. So yeah, it's aged 3 years. I want you to check it out here. This was funded in 1878. Let's see, you can see all that there, and it's great. And for your exclusive YouTube members of mine, if you guys are over 21 and want to drink, this is one lifetime opportunity. Unless you go to Cuba, you have another Cuban fan. But most of you, you know, are drinkers. You know, I ain't gonna say any names, but whatever. Mike, Rick, my peoples, you guys know who you are. You guys are waiting for something like this to come about, you know. Wax is a drinker too, so hit me up. Alright, and then last but not least, this is the Mock Daddy. This is Havana Club. Very sexy, very elegant. 7 years. 7 years stored somewhere in a bodega in Cuba. This is such a good rum. It looks kind of like a darker, more pale apple juice when you pour it out. It's not really white or anything. It's a little bit more, and it blends in so good with Coke. You know, like the great way to taste it is a soda that I'm gonna be doing that foods and soda that were of my culture, and the soda is called Ironbed, iron beer. So check that out. It's a soda. It's a Cuban soda called iron beer. With this, it complements it perfect. I want you guys to take a look at it. It's a very nice bottle. It is delicate, and this is actually mine. This is my mother straight brought this one. The rest is for the rest of the family, but this is specifically mine. So this is for real good occasions, like if I win a cipher or something like that. Like, yeah, this is it right here. This will complement good with like a cuba libre. You know, they call it cuba libre. It's pretty much Coke and rum. This is what you do that with. Put that aside, and it comes with a nice book. This is it right here. You know, El Ron de Cuba. You know, which means the Cuban rum. And it is something very delicate. You know, they come out and they use all prestigious stuff. You know, my cousin right there, they show you how to do it with the barrels and how they do the rum, and they speak on how's it going around the world, the sales, so on and so forth. This is the one that I have here. You know, and it's great with the mojito, like I was explaining to you guys. Then you got the 3-year one, bam. Then, which is good with what? The daiquiri. And the Cuba Libre, which is a 7-year one. Oh, this is kind of like the 7-year one. It's just aged, but they call it specially aged. And this is the Reserva, which is aged, reserved aged. And then we have it. You can just drink that one by itself. You know, you could drink this rum. Literally, you could drink it by itself because it's so smooth. It doesn't give you that nasty kick. And the one that I have there. So that's that. Moving on into tobacco world, tobacco land.